Okay, so why don't you step up to the podium here? Now, as a defendant who's pending sentencing, you have two rights basically regarding your testimony. You can testify under oath, subject to direct examination and cross-examination. Or you can do what's called allocute, which I'm thinking is what you want to do, is basically tell me anything you want to tell me. It's not under oath, but I'll consider it as for whatever you want to tell me.
Judge, I do want to ask him a couple of questions based on what Mr. Sang said.
I'll let you ask a couple of questions within an allocution. So do you want to testify under oath, subject to cross-examination, or do you want to just read me the statement and I'll ask Mr. Rout to let you ask two questions as part of your allocation?
Yeah, just read this.
All right, now what I'm going to ask you to do is, typically when we read stuff,
Yes, ma'am.
we talk faster than when we talk conversationally like you and I are talking right now. So what I'd ask you to do is, if you're going to read that to me, that you read it in a loudly, clearly, and slowly, so the court reporter gets everything that you want to say. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, Your Honor. I would like to take this opportunity to speak to you on my behalf before you make your decision.
Slow down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to take this opportunity to speak on my behalf before you make your decision pertaining to my sentencing. I understand that the state has a job to do as well as this court. I want to express that I am not the person that the state is trying to make me out to be by any means. I am not a violent person. I don't have any violent charges or a violent criminal background. I'm not no gang member, nor have I ever been a gang member or been guilty by association to any gang. I have no criminal history as an adult, and I do my best not to have any encounters with the law enforcement. I am an inspiring artist, and I am trying to make a career out of what I love and have a passion for doing, which is music. Music is my craft and how I intend to make my livelihood and should not be taken literally. I am merely an entertainer which gives my fans what they want to see and hear. The state is prosecuting my music videos and not who I am as a person. I admit I have made a few bad choices in my life, but it's the decisions and choices we make after learning from our mistakes that matter. Life is about choices and learning from our mistakes. No, I'm sorry. Life is about choices, and the choices we make us. I choose to be productive and successful in my life, and I am not too old that I can't change the course of my life and be successful. I strive to be a positive influence in my community and to young people that look up to me. I would encourage young people not to make the same choices I made, and now that I understand that my music is a direct influence to the younger, misinformed generation. I have made mistakes in my life, Your Honor, but I'm trying to get this behind me so I can move forward in a positive direction. I am striving to be a positive, productive citizen. So, Your Honor, please give great consideration before sentencing me. Consider my personal plea to you. I am not a monster or a violent gang member by any means. So please give me an opportunity to show you in this court that I am capable of making positive choices. Thank you for your time, which I know is valuable, and allowing me to speak on my own behalf, to ask you to let me return to the community and make positive choices. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. What two questions would you like to ask, Mr. Rout?
Mr. Jackson, please explain to the court where the money you have earned so far, where it has gone into whom.
I had a distribution with my mixtape. They have, it's been going to them.
Talk to the judge.
Oh yeah, it's been going to my mixtape. It's on a distribution company in Atlanta.
Sorry, to what?
My mixtape.
Mixed.
Yes, ma'am.
And were you getting ready to be spun off prior to your arrest? Were you getting ready to be spun off to a major label?
Yes, sir.
So which one?
Capitol Records for Atlanta. It was multiple. They was in a what you call it, like a dispute, like with different labels. It was like Capitol and Atlantic, a lot of different other labels and stuff.
They were bidding for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, that's the judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jackson. You can return to your seat.
I have no further witnesses, Judge, and I would just have argument.